it's Losi from Losi, and welcome to All Things Events, where you learn all the tips and tricks on how to be in the events industry. Welcome guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to achieve a successful home photo shoot. Actually, I'm going to share with you some of the tips that I used to achieve my baby bump or pregnancy home photo shoot. Now, you guys saw the images on Instagram, or if you haven't seen them, you can just watch until the end of the video. I will share all the images. So with my photo shoot, I basically wanted something very simple, something very home feel, something that is obviously within my budget, because you guys know I'm very economical. I don't just spend for the sake of spending. I wanted to do that. And I am very obsessed with my pampas grass. I was like, I'm definitely using my grass for my photo shoot. I used the plinths that are behind me. I'm also sitting on one. These are obviously the decor equipment that I have for my company. So those are the things the advantages that I had in terms of like planning the shoot. And another thing, I was like, okay, who do I use as a supplier? You know, yes, I can do my own decor. I've got my own place that I can shoot at. It's big enough. I now need to identify the type of suppliers that I'm going to be working with. I definitely, you know, decided, let me work with Zodwa. It's Makeup by Zodwa on Instagram. I've actually done a shoot with her for a client. And I loved how, you know, she transformed my client's face, and also she was within my budget. She was within my budget. I was like, you know, the energy, I like her. I love her makeup, and I was like, definitely, I'm gonna use Uzodwa. So I went and I had a conversation with her. I quickly secured the booking, and I was like, I need to shoot. And guys, when I was planning all of this, I was like, you know what? I'm in the events industry. I know people that are in the industry. They are busy, especially those big ones. They are super busy. So I know the best times to have them, which is on a Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. If you can book those 3 days, those are the best days, because some of them, they're not as busy, or they're not preoccupied as they would be on a weekend. As you guys know, in South Africa, a weekend starts on a Thursday and it ends on a Sunday. So I was like, I'm definitely not going to be working on my own things on those days, which are the weekends. So yeah, so I went and I booked my makeup artist, and then I was like, oh, photographers. There's a lot of photographers that I had, you know, options to work with, but I decided, let me go with Max, because he's someone that will, I don't want to say he would do favors, but like when we at events, like if he sees some of my stuff, he will take pictures of them and he will send me images of them without, you know, charging me. And I like, you know, obviously his images is very professional, and I've actually seen his work, like his business profiles, business brochures and stuff, and I was like, whoa, dude, for a photographer, like this is very professional, and I like keeping people like that, you know. So I definitely went on with Max, and I was like, okay, cool, great, we've got the photographer, we've got the makeup artist, what do I wear? Now, there's a lot of people that are pregnant, and some of them have done their shoots, and I don't want to lie to you, they look absolutely amazing. And I'm like, oh my God, I wanted to wear that. I thought of doing that as well, but I just didn't want to, obviously, you know, be the second person to do it or copy what somebody has done already. So I was like, okay, cool. Now I need to go back to the drawing board and decide what I want to do. But I definitely knew I'm going to shoot at home, because you guys know when you're pregnant, you constantly want to use the bathrooms. You are, you know, you are finicky, you want to use this, you are thirsty, there's a lot. So I was like, I'd rather be in my comfort zone. So that's what I chose in terms of the venue. And then in terms of the clothing, I don't know where I got to this image from, but I remember I was searching for pregnancy shoots, pregnancy photo shoots, and I got a lot of images. And there was this other lady with just a bodysuit, and she just like, you know, she was just posing, and she looked very strong, very fierce, and you know, she looked very, you know, cute and nice and gorgeous. I was like, oh my god, I want to look like that as well. So I was like, okay, great, this is what I want. However, hers was more of like a studio photo shoot, and I did not want a studio. I wanted it at home, and she had like a darker background with a black bodysuit. I wanted to use more bright colors because yeah, I've had enough of black. So I'm also coming out. I'm also like, woohoo, yay, this is me. I am all bright. So I wanted to use that. And another thing that I did, I obviously didn't want to shoot alone because I'm not pregnant alone. I am pregnant with my partner who's been very supportive. So I was like, you know what, baby, I want to do a shoot. I'm going to include you on the shoot. I want you to look like this. And I remember I had like 3 images that I have shared with obviously the photographer because he needed to know exactly the theme of the shoot that we're doing, and my partner. So I was like, okay, babe, this is the type of shoot that we're doing. This is what I want. I wanted like a bedroom feel. I wanted like, you know, me sitting, him standing. Yeah, I just wanted something very nice, corny a little bit, like something very, you know, nice. You know, I also wanted those, you know, couple goals type of thing, you know. So I wanted that, and I shared it with him, and he was like, okay. And I remember, I think like a week before, I tried to practice how we're gonna shoot and stuff like that, and he was not having it. I was just like, oh, this guy, like, is he serious? Because when the photographer is here, I mean, the photographer is on the clock. We've paid this guy, so how are you gonna shoot? You know, you need to take it serious and stuff like that. Which, I don't want to lie, he was probably the best model compared to me because he was on character. He was not laughing all the time. He was just like, you know, doing the things, and I'm like, guy, really? Really? You can do that? I didn't know you look like this. And I don't want to lie, I was so excited. I was so happy. Like, I was really genuinely happy, even though I can't really like express it. So yeah, you want to brief your model, your baby daddy, or your husband, your partner, whoever that you're shooting with. And also, you want to practice the day before so that when the photographer is here, you're not wasting your photographer's time. You're also not wasting your time, right? And then the clothing, guys, when it comes to the clothing, I'm probably mentioning this again. When it comes to the clothing, I wanted to show off. I also wanted to show off, but at the same time, I'm like, how do I show off? Do you get what I mean? I obviously didn't want it to wear lingerie. I somehow wanted to show my stomach because I feel like I have the cutest stomach. I don't have any stretch marks as yet. I don't have anything. I was like, ooh, I want to show this. But I decided, you know what, I've got the best legs. So let me just go with my legs. I'll cover everything up, then I will show my legs. So that's what I decided on. And then in terms of my partner, I was like, whatever that I wear, please try and match it. So what he decided to wear was basically some of the things that were going along with the bodysuits. Because I just got like different types of bodysuits, your nude, white, and the black. And then another thing that I did, guys, I was like, okay, cool. Because I'm shooting at home, I need to have a whole space for the shoot. I cannot have like my tables there and, you know, my furniture there. I need to remove everything so that I can have a clean space. I remember I had to mop the night before. I had to basically prepare a whole 1 meter table for the makeup artist, because I know makeup artists, they use a lot of space to put on all the powders and everything. So like I need that space. And I obviously had 1 chair for me, 1 chair for her. And I was like, okay, great, this should be fine. I obviously used my decor at home. I used the pampas grass that's behind me because I'm so obsessed about it. I used the pampas grass. I was like, I want some candles and some plants. I didn't want something that is a lot. I just wanted something very minimal, something that is also modern, because I'm a very modern girl. I'm like technology. Like I'm up here, not up here, but I'm within. Yeah. So I wanted that. And another thing that I did send, obviously, my supplier's location the night before the shoot. And I decided to do the shoot early morning because obviously I know early birds catches the first worms or something like that. But like, yeah, so I'm a very early morning person. And if I do things in the morning, my day just goes after that. So I wanted to do an early morning shoot. And I did advise my partner as well, and he was great with it. We all prepared ahead, and that's basically it. That's what I did. I think something that I did not plan was catering. Even though I felt like, ooh, what am I gonna feed my suppliers, or what am I gonna feed myself while I'm shooting? But I did have like some coffee, biscuits, and some snacks available, but I didn't have like actual food, and I was hungry the whole time. And I do feel like next time when I'm planning a shoot, I will make sure that I have my catering included. And then on the day of the shoot in the morning, I decided to send reminders to everyone that is coming to the shoot, which was the photographer and the makeup artist. I send them a text to say, hey, great morning. Please don't forget to get to the venue at this time. Another thing, guys, what I did not book them at the same time, even though it's the same shoot. I had the makeup artist arriving an hour early so that she can do my face. By the time that the photographer arrives, then my face is ready, because you don't want the photographer to wait for you to get done until whatever. So I need to make sure that I am on schedule and everything is running accordingly. And yes, guys, those are basically some of the things that I did, some of the tips that I used in achieving my home pregnancy photo shoot. And I know you might be thinking, ooh, that's a lot. I can't do that. I can't. How do I trust this? How do I trust that? If you cannot host it yourself or plan it yourself, you can then get somebody with the expertise that I have to basically help you in hosting your home DIY photo shoot. I'm sure you are looking to have one, or you're like, you know what, I've never had something like this before, or my space isn't nice and stuff like that. But there are people that can turn nothing into something, people like myself. So yeah, guys, please let me know what you think of this video, and let me know what you think of my images. Do you like them? Do you not like them? And comment on the comment section down below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you on my next upload. Mwah!